And we begin with the breaking news on the water crisis in Flint today. Michigan National Guard troops were called up to help with the distribution of bottled water and water filters. Just moments ago, state health officials revealed there has now been a spike in cases of Legionnaire's disease in the Flint area. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester has been in Flint all week long and joins us now with the very latest. This is some disturbing news, Hank.
It certainly is, Karen. You're going to hear from Governor Snyder talking about it in just a few moments. He addressed the media in Detroit, but let me get you up to speed on where things stand right now here in Flint. Take a look at some video. As we mentioned, members of the Michigan National Guard making their way into town. The governor making that move last night, that decision. What may surprise some people is, as of right now, there are 7 members of the Guard here on the ground. That number could rise, could go up to 30 by the end of the week or possibly by Monday, but as of right now, just 7 members. And what they are doing is they are working in conjunction with the Red Cross, helping to get water to those in need, but lines are long and many fire stations still out of supplies. Now, let's talk about the situation regarding Legionnaires here in Flint. The governor addressing the media today at 2:30 in downtown Detroit, talking about the fact that over the course of the last 18 months, there has been a spike of Legionnaire's cases here in Genesee County. What they are trying to do now is to determine whether that is in fact connected to the contaminated water, the lead in the water here in Flint. We heard from the governor talking about it. Here's what he had to say. Okay.
When we have about 8 to 10 cases per year for the previous 4 to 5 years, and then in the fall of 2014, the cases start upticking clearly above what you'd expect to see.
Now, you are taking a live look right now at our phone bank. We are collecting money for the Flint Child Health and Development Fund. That money is going right here to Flint, not only to help those children who've been exposed to lead, but also to work on long-term solutions. Again, all that money will go to help those children that have been affected by lead exposure and also deal with the situations that are to come in the future. Also, as you may know, Local 4, Help Me Hank, Art Van, and Catholic Charities have all been teaming up to help the relief effort here in Flint. You can take bottled water to any Art Van location in Metro Detroit, in Lansing, or in Flint, and then it will be shipped right here to those in need. Karen, this story, many twists and turns over the last 48 hours. Of course, the big development today is that the National Guard is here in town working to help on this effort. But we are going to have much more on this situation on Local 4 News at 5 o'clock. You can see right here some more water making its way off of a truck. And that will, of course, go to the people that are lined up here outside. We'll see you back here live tonight, Karen, at 5.
All right, we'll check back in an hour. Thank you.